best restoration, Charlie Coffee. There he is, right up front. The Bates. We should mention when you shake your hand. The Bates BAR. The BAR stands for Best All-Rounder, which is a category established by the Cyclist Touring Club, right? Is that it? And every year they would present an award to the manufacturer who had the best all-rounder bicycle. And Bates was a multiple winner of that category.
So this is our 39 series. This one is one of the most traveled bikes probably that's ever existed. It was owned by a merchant marine who took it all over the world with him. Whenever he got to port, he'd ride around with it, and so he did that for 29 years. So this has been pretty much everywhere. When I got it, it was all spray painted green, including the handlebars and everything. It looked like a 13-year-old had gotten a hold of it in a garage. And I sent it to Cycle Art because I wanted it just to look presentable. I was going to put modern stuff on it. I was more intrigued with the rod with the diagram fork and the Canaflex tubing. These tubes are a base patent. They're Reynolds 531, and they have a slight bulge in the center to make them stiffer. And when I sent it to Cycle Art, they were horrified at my concept because they said, "You don't understand. You know, you never see a Bates with the original stuff on it. This is from 1939. These are like about the earliest cantilever brakes ever made." And they said they've had 2 sets in 25 years of dealing in vintage bike parts, and so they said, "You got to really do this right." He spent an hour pleading with me to do it right, and I gave in. But now I understand his concept because this is sort of like a Duesenberg in the world of bikes, and it's the coolest thing about it, though, in my mind, is really this head tube badge. It's a bat with outstretched wings. And it's got the diagram fork. This is actually my first real ride with it today, and I found it really is the best fork I've ridden. In that I was riding barehanded on metal, and it was really comfortable. It really does absorb the shock very well. I really liked it. The tube set is, it did feel stiff, and these were, I guess, tested. They're usually 50% stiffer than the Reynolds 531 tubes of that era because of the bulge, although it's pretty much imperceptible. And it's got these Resilient cantilever brakes. It says cantilever brake right on there. It's a simplex derailleur. That's not original to it. We just got something that's period appropriate. The original derailleur, I guess, wasn't in good shape. And I have the rear cable for the rear brake, but I lost a little part of it when I had some repairs done, so I have to dig through the car and try to find that part. So this is it. It's I think it's probably one of the best Bates from the 1930s in the world today in terms of the quality of restoration and everything. I saw on the internet the 36 is the earliest known to exist, although they were made before that. And
I should point out the Bates specific fender mounts. Only Bates had the little knurled knobs for mounting the fenders. The Bates BAR Charlie Coffee again. Very, very nice.